Pablo Picasso says this: inspiration exists, but it has to find you working. Whew, I love that. That's such a bar. In the inner game world, in the artistic, the artist way world, there's another phrase. There's two more phrases that I want to share with you. Jump and the net will appear. Another one of my favorites. Pray, but run like hell to catch the bus. Today, I want to talk to you about taking the action. Today's big idea is this: clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from movement, from action. You feel stuck, but the way you fix that is not thinking. The way you fix that is by action. Today, make one movement that will change everything. I believe one conversation can change everything, one question can shift everything, and one action can change your life. What is the one action you need to do today? Yo, what's up? My name is David. I'm a joy coach, and welcome to Built on Joy podcast. I don't even know if this is a podcast, but we're talking, we're sharing our ideas as we're building out the Joy program. And today's big idea is about taking action. You're looking for clarity, you're looking to get out of the mental noise, and the way you do that is through action. And a lot of what I share with you, a lot of what I teach is all from personal experience. I'm just reading it. I'm not just learning from it from someone and then going and sharing it with you. As I'm building out the Joy program, as I'm building out my coaching business, I can get so stuck and paralyzed on what do I do? You got to do the funnel, you got to do the growing, you got to do the podcast, you got to do this thing, you got to do that, you got to host this, you got to do that, you got to do a free class, there's all of these things happening, but I got to take action. This week, I took that action. Guess what happened? I jumped and the net appeared. Instead of trying to cold call, reach out via DM, I just started texting a few people. Hey, I'm building out this Joy program. Do you know anyone that could benefit from breaking cycles of shame and guilt? I text probably 20 people. I heard back from most of these people. One person connected me with 6 other people. Those 6 people are joining in on a 3-day coaching thing that I'm doing. Why? Because I jumped. I shared with you this from last episode. January, I felt so stuck. This tends to be a pattern, but as I'm learning how to not move from shame and guilt, I don't shame myself for resting, for not moving the way that I want to be moving, both physically and mentally, building out my business as the Joy coach. I didn't do that in January, but because we're not moving from shame and guilt, I just give myself grace and non-judgmentally start asking questions. February rolled around and I said, okay, it's time. We're moving. We're no longer just thinking and ideating. You've been needing to change. Quit thinking about it. Maybe even stop this video and take one action. Send one text, sign up for one thing, to the gym, to therapy, to coaching. One action can change everything. I want to give you 3 ideas today about taking action to hopefully motivate you to do that. Number 1, action creates clarity, not the other way around. You need clarity? Take action. Do one thing. Movement. I don't just mean physically, that as well, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, take action that creates clarity. Waiting until you feel certain is how you stay frozen. That sounds like a bar. Waiting until you feel certain is how you stay frozen. Confidence is a side effect of motion, not a prerequisite. Prerequisite. Sometimes my ESL, Spanish is my first language, comes out. Confidence is a side effect of motion, not a prerequisite. You want more confidence? Start moving. You want more clarity? Start taking action. Even by you even watching this today, you want to be more positive? Send out one kind text to someone today. You want to get healthier? Sign up for a gym today. Go outside right now for a 10-minute walk. Pause this, put your headphones on, listen to it, and go on a walk. One action can create more clarity than what you've been waiting for the last year or couple months. Number one, action creates clarity, not the other way around. Number two, movement breaks the spell of being stuck. Movement breaks the spell of being stuck. I didn't talk myself out of scattered energy. I just sent the text. Dude, January, I've been feeling so scattered. Again, this coaching world, everything is so scattered. You got to do this funnel. You got to do this thing. You got to build out this landing page. You got to do this call. You got to give this out. All I did was just send text, just reach out. I did an action. I feel so much more unstuck. One action can unravel weeks of mental noise. Dude, there's one of the worst feelings, and you know this if you're listening to this. It's just the mental noise that you live in. The constant bombarding of not feeling good enough, of just shame and guilt, of not doing action, and just constantly judging yourself and being critical and harsh, and the perfectionist mind just attacking and attacking and attacking and attacking. You know what I'm talking about. I've been there. But one action can unravel weeks of mental noise. Action is hitting the noise cancellation button on the headphones and quieting everything down. What is the one action you need to take that's going to unravel weeks of mental noise? Do it. Movement breaks the spell of being stuck. Number three, the net appears through movement. The net isn't magic, it shows up as people, responses, unexpected connections once you're in motion. Can I tell you that even though I was feeling scattered, I decided to move. I've been reaching out to people through text. One of the things that I'm learning is I can't say no for other people. I have to let them have that opportunity. And so as I'm building out my joy program, I'm reaching out to people, scared, nervous, but I'm doing the action. Guess what happened today from reaching out to people I've met one time, two times, or just in my phone? I sent out about 10 to 20 texts. One person said, "Yes, I have 5 friends that really need this. I've seen your work on social media. Let me connect these guys with you because they could help. This could help them very much." From that, I have 3 people that I'm getting ready to coach in the coming weeks. Why? Because of one action. I took one action and it undid weeks. The net appeared through people. The net appeared through the magic of life. Magic happens when you move. And when you stay stuck, when you stay in shame and guilt, no magic happens. One of my favorite songs is Everything is Magic by Angels and Airwaves. And it's true when you start seeing around you. When you start looking for magic, you start getting magic. What do I mean by magic? Joy. What do I mean by magic? Hope, peace, good things headed your way. I'm a believer. I'm faith based. I'm a Christian. The Bible says, surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. Guess what that is? That's me jumping and the net appears. The scriptures say, the scriptures say, if a good father on earth can do good things for his kids, how much more can the heavenly Father do? This isn't about wishful thinking. This isn't about just having a positive mindset. This is about movement and becoming people we were created to be. I don't know if you're stuck, but can I just encourage you to take one action today? Closing, jump, move, pray, but then run like hell to catch the bus. Joy lives on the other side of motion. Get that movement and get that action. Again, maybe it's physically, maybe it's spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Maybe today you got to meditate. Maybe today you got to go for a walk. Maybe you got to throw some weights around. Maybe you got to be kind to yourself, but do the one movement today that is going to undo. I have one hesitation question for you today before we end. You're going, man, I don't know that life is quote unquote worth me getting healthier. I don't really have any goals or any purpose. Can I tell you that the goal of life is to live a good life? The goal of this thing that we're doing is to pursue goodness and joy. And so the reason you need to take action is not because there's something else. The reason you need to take action is because there's you and a healthy you and a better life and more joy and life and more life. The goal isn't to be in this process to get something out of it, to become a millionaire, to get an advance at work. The goal of the process, the goal of the joy is more life. And that's why you move. And as I always say, they say hurt people, healed people heal people. People of joy give joy to people that need it. And so as we move in the process, as we commit to the process of action, of being aware, being non-judgmental observers, guess what you are doing for other people? Well, I help a lot of church leaders, and these are some of the best people, and they're helping so many people. They're about patience, kindness, joy, and I always tell them, you are being so good to other people. Imagine what would happen if you would start being good to yourself this year. If you started being kind to yourself this year. One action can change everything. You feel stuck, do an action. This has been David with the Joy program, the Built for Joy podcast. If you made it all the way through, comment, let me know what was your favorite point. Follow me on Instagram, David Gomez TX, the Joy Coach. Let me know. Send me a DM. Hit me with the Joy fam, Joy team. And let's keep building, man. I'm so excited about life, and I have not always been here. And I want this to be a free resource for you to maybe get excited about your own life too. And if you get to a point where you want some coaching, I would love to be there for you too. Go out and listen to the new ASAP Rocky album, Don't Be Dumb. I hope you have a great week. I hope this is encouraging to you and you move and you take action. See you next time.